Gamers, what is good? It's me, Jackson. As the gaming medium has continued to evolve and to branch out over the decades, it's interesting how some titles have left the game part out and gone all in on the interactive experience part. These experience games, sometimes called vibe games, live and die off of how well they can convey a specific emotion or atmosphere. And while I just dunked on Animal Crossing New Horizons, we're gonna look at another vibe game today, which some have called one of the worst Nintendo games ever. Oh no. Okay, I get it. For most people, if held in a hostage situation where the only way to survive was to become a gaming journalist, they just pull the trigger and end it all there. But if you're one of the few stragglers who still put stock in what gaming journalists say, you'd probably think that Endless Ocean Luminous was big suck. And to be fair, this game was totally memory hold after it was released, so that's basically where the online discussion ended. Until now. Endless Ocean Luminous is not only good, but very good. For starters, we're welcomed with one of the most ethereal main menu themes that I've ever heard. You already know I'm throwing this on my next late hour Nintendo playlist. This game is essentially divided between the campaign and free swim modes. The campaign is kinda whatever, but since it introduces Daniel to the Nintendo canon, I can't give it anything lower than a 9. Thank you, Daniel. The free swim mode is where this game really shines though, throwing you into a private or public randomly generated oceanscape, where you can explore, scan fish, and discover new landmarks. I actually saw some punks try to spin the randomly generated nature of these ocean floors as soulless, which actually doesn't make any sense at all. In a game like this, where you're just trying to discover and continue to fill out a log of fish and sea life, it would be way worse if everything was the same each time you played through. Thanks to the randomly generated nature, you're always getting something fresh. And hey, if for whatever reason you get really attached to one of your seeds, you can just put it back into a code generator and go back there. So basically, I don't understand that argument at all. Anyways, I love melting into the controller and just discovering all sorts of wacky wildlife in the ocean. Whether it's the boring ones like the Nemo fish, or the backroom other dimensional demons like the MF Thanos fish. Seriously, it's just so relaxing to snorkel around and scan fish while Tomodachi Life voice AI 2.0 over here whispers the sweet, sweet secrets of the ocean to me.
Did you know? Super Mario Bros. 2 is actually a repurposed variation of the Japanese NES game, Doki Doki Panic, which was actually the inspiration for the 2017 visual novel title, Doki Doki Literature Club, which was secretly commissioned by popular American wrestler Vince McMahon as a way to live out his fantasy of knowing how to read.
And this was clearly made on a smaller budget, but I think it looks great where it counts. And as for the music, it's so banger. Honestly, this is just the type of game you need after a long day at the office and you want to turn your brain off, but not all the way off so that you're not associated with the freaks playing Iggy's Wrecking Balls. If you're going into Endless Ocean Luminous for a game, you'll probably feel burned, but if you're going into it for an interactive experience, you'll find that it's a soothing title about cute fish and making learning fun. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later.